Madonna read all her rejection letters from back in the day. What the record executives said and where they are today, and people who said she couldn't sing and all that shit. She raffled them off for charity years ago. Something weird
awesome
to do.
Yeah, because I think every artist has the same thing. Is people think, like you watch them on TV, it's like, oh, they got so much money, they don't care. But you take it more personally than fucking anybody. Like I understand keeping all your rejection letters. I still got, I remember every motherfucker who told me this album wouldn't sell or I couldn't do what I was doing. I remember, like I know their face, I know their name, I know their family, I know everything.
Yeah. You remember it for the rest of your life.
Yeah, you never forget it.
And you know what's crazy? That when you get to a certain level, you want to walk up to them and rub it in their face. But at that time, you go, you know what? I won, and he knows it. There's nothing he could do. He could look me in the eye, and now he could tell me how he's going to book me. You know what I'm saying? Why he needs to book me and how he's missed me and how he always believed in me. It's amazing.
I was the only one who believed in you.
Yeah, and you know what? I could be the type of guy that could go fuck yourself. There's some people who I have said that to, but there's some people who, you know what? Remember a couple of years ago you didn't want to pay me? Well, now you gotta pay me.
Yeah, I'm not that. I'm with you. I tend not to do that.
You cannot hold a grudge because somebody didn't pay attention or because you were a little older or because you're fat or something like that. It's amazing. Right now I talked to our friend Tommy Easter. And Tommy Easter's a funny guy from the South, just like you. He doesn't understand what I see. Like when Tommy Easter's from Atlanta and he's country. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when he walks into this improv and this comedy store and these places, they look at you weird. So I said to him, eliminate that. Go get a commercial agent. You're a country boy. You're going to book every fucking country boy commercial they shoot. And then you walk in there, and it's a completely different ballgame.
Yeah, I got an offer for a big commercial. I'm so fucking pissed about it.
Yeah.
They took it back. I'm saying that's why I'm so pissed. But they won. I won't say the name of the company. It was some burger chain. They had this new fucking like bourbon bacon burger. With like burger with like fucking. It was a burger with like fucking bourbon and cheese.
Right.
And fucking
just shit.
Asshole.
Right. That.
Pigs, assholes, whatever in it.
Yeah, bourbon, barbecue sauce. That's like eating fucking sperm sauce.
And they're like, and they were like, we don't think you do it, but if you're not a sellout. I said, fucking take them. I'm like, yeah, I'm in. And they canceled. I think they probably didn't listen to the record because that's how crazy I was.
That was it.
And then all of a sudden, next thing I know, the fucking commercial deal is done. But I was ready to sell out right there.
I could just imagine when those four guys hit. The country dudes years ago. How many people?
Dude. My hometown.
Ron White and Bill Engvall and Larry the Cable Guy. Larry the Cable Guy changed his persona and stuff like that. Whatever, but I could just see people going, "That's not going to work." They're rednecks. Yeah, fuck you. It's not going to work.
My hometown they have a Rupp Arena, which is where the Kentucky plays basketball. 23,000 people. Jeff Foxworthy comes in, sells out the fucking place with a microphone. The gig probably costs him $20, and he makes a fucking $1 million.
He flies right out after the gig in his own personal plane.
So we were talking earlier about how like maybe a lot of people in different places don't listen to country or don't really understand the South. Why are there people like you and Jeff Foxworthy? I had his CD up in Boston.
Yeah.
No way.
I'd never been to the South. I had his CD.
Because that's where it goes back to what I was saying before. In Kentucky, you didn't listen to it because it was wasn't cool. It was local shit,
I watched Hee Haw when I came from Cuba religiously. And I got it. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I didn't know I was going to end up marrying Hee Haw. You know what I'm saying? But
that's not the goal of the show. Yeah.
Oh, no. I'm married. Listen, the first time I took my niece to dinner in Nashville, me, my wife, my niece, and the baby, we went to Jimmy D's, this little medium range steakhouse. No big deal. My niece asked me if she should get the gun because when we valet parked, the man was taking your car. That's how country she is.
Damn.
They're country. My wife is fucking country, Jack. And all she needs to do is call her parents in the morning. For the first hour, I live with Hee Haw. Then once she takes the kid to school and goes back to Ralph, it smoothens out for a little while.
Back to regular TV.
Yeah, back to regular programming.
But Hee Haw gets a bad rap, but I'll tell you what, they got some killer music on that show.
I watched all those episodes.
Buck
when I was
Owens
a
killing
kid.
it.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
Some of that great guitar playing too. It's like they had to ruin it with some of those lame jokes, but I mean, I heard they were bringing it back, and I was like,
No.
I heard they're bringing it back. I was like, I want to host a new Hee Haw. Then I realized it would be shit.
So they still do Mad TV, or they canceled it?
I think they just brought it back.
They brought it back, but they didn't cancel it?
I don't think so. Maybe I can
never-
check.